Hello and welcome to Tech. I'm Ahmad Adnan, and in this video we are going to discuss about the important menu in the Canvas app in Power Apps. So you need to know in detail about what is it actually, because basic things we need to understand as I said before. So we'll cover in this video. Now let's get started. So this is the home screen. When you create a new Canvas app, you need to click on the create and then click on Canvas from blank app. Or if you want to start it from the data, you can select any of the data. But here I'm going to click on this one, Canvas app from blank. So basically we need to give it a name, that is sample menu. And here we need to select which format we are going to use for tablet or mobile phones. So I'm going to select on this one for now and click on create. So I'm going to skip this now, and here's the one. So let's begin from the top, and here we'll start from home screen. So in the home menu, where you have this option, like you can create a new screen or you can create this kind of screens. The new screen, whether it is blank or scrollable or the list of values or the form, or it is just a message like success message or the tutorials, if you want to just skip and continue like a kind of thing, and the email form, the people, and the meeting form, and the calendar form, or the portrait or landscape print form. So whatever you want, you can click on here. It will add up to your hierarchy preview here. The next thing is the theme of your application. So you can set up any kind of theme here. So right now they are not given an option to customize the theme. You can do that on your right pane. And the next thing is, if nothing is data is added here, so it is asked me to add a data here. Add an item from the insert pane or connect or data. For example, I'm going to add a data text label here to drag and drop into the canvas. It's add up here, and now most of the things is enabled here. The next thing is I can set up a font here. For example, this one I'm going to use the font, and I'm going to keep this on the top of this menu just in case. So I have the zoom option. I can just click on the control and scroll in my mouse, so it will zoom here, or else I can also use the scroll bars in the bottom of the screen in order to do that. And I have this option to fit to the window. Okay, so I can change the font here, and I can change the text size as well. Here's the one, and if you want to bold, semi-bold, and lighter versions, italic, underline, everything is fine. And the color of this one and the alignment of this text. Okay, all right. So if you want to fill this one text box, you can also do that. For an example, if I'm going to fill up this one, so it is filled like this. Okay, the next thing is the border. If you want to add a border, you have options like you can set up a border colors here. You can use the customs, and here also you can use the hex code if you want to change the colors or something else. And the next thing is you can also use the border style, the solid dash or dotted one. And other thing is the thickness of whatever you are going to do that. So here, for example, I'm going to use the solid itself, and the color I'm going to select it here is a kind of different thing. So I'm going to select this orange for now, or this one. And if I go back again, I'm going to increase the thickness here, then only it's being displayed here. Yeah, now I can select on this one. So I have options still. If I'm going to use the 100, yeah, it's overlaps to the text box itself. It doesn't look nice. If it's like 50, yeah, okay, that's fine. This is just an example, right? So this is fine. And if you want to reorder your multiple controls like bring to front, send to back, or bring forward, is the basic functionalities which we have here. And also this is helpful in order to align things together on the left, center, right, or middle, top, or bottom. So this is about the home. And the next thing is about the insert one. So insert again is coming to the same screen that you can insert whatever you want from the insert menu, and also you have the controls whatever on the left. The plus sign, it's the same thing available on the top here. So it's a label, and then the button. If you want to add a button, you can also add a button. And the text box is like you have multiple labels, text input, HTML, rich text editor, and pen input. And also the input kind of thing like the button. So label and button is basically they have added separately because these are the things which is used by most. Another thing they are combined up here. So text menu, it includes the label and other features, and the input is the buttons is there, and also other like text input, pen input, drop down combo, date picker, list box, checkbox, radio, toggle, slider, rating, container, timer, and the forms, rich text editor, and address input. This is only for the premium version. And also the gallery, this is the most important things, the gallery thing which you can render the row by row data into one single screen. It's the vertical, horizontal, flexible height, blank, horizontal, and flexible, these things. And the data table, when you click on this, so whatever the data you have, you can display it here to this canvas. Right now we are not connected to any of those, so I'm not going to use that. The next thing is the forms. If you want to add or display a form, so if you click here, edit. So edit forms, let us edit existing fields and add new to the data source, row to the data source, and set its property to determine how this form looks like in view. So once we add the data table, then the forms and the display function will be helpful. We'll cover this in future videos. And the next thing is the media. We can add an image, we can add a camera. If we want our apps to use the camera of the mobile or tablet, we can use this feature. In the barcode scanner, capture a video, or we want to stream something, audio, microphone, add a picture, import, export, PDF, map, and view in 3D. The map is premium feature. The next thing is the chart. If you want to add a kind of custom column chart, line chart, or pie chart, you can do that. And the good thing is you can also integrate this Power BI into the Power Apps. You can also do that. And the icons, this is most helpful when not easy understand for the users. So there are multiple lots of icons they have provided here. You can use any of those icons here. The next thing is custom component. If you're going to create any kind of component apart from these default options, you can also create that and you can also use that. An AE builder, these are the things which you can use from the AE, but all of these features are premium one, like business card reader, receipt processor, form processor, object detector, and text organizer. And the next thing is mixed reality. So view in MR, mixed reality, view shapes in mixed reality, measures in mixed reality. You can also do those things. This is about the insert menu. And the next thing is the view. So you can click on the data sources. Also, you can click on this one on the left menu. It's going to be the same. It will bring up the data menu here. If you want to add a media, it also comes up here. You can also add your media, image, video, and audio files to your app. You can also do that. And if you click on the collections, then it's just open up the menu. So what are the collections you have, it will bring up everything here. We will discuss about that in future. And the next thing is the variable. If you're going to create a variable of like the formula or the global variable, you can also define that. And the next thing is advanced settings. So you whatever the controls you have, you can click on the right menu for the properties. And this is if you nothing selected, this is basically the screen one advanced setting. If you click on the blank canvas, still you're on the screen one. So this is about this view menu, and the next thing is action. So button, this is a screen one, this is basic navigation. If I have multiple screen, I can select from here, and also about how it has to navigate for each and every screen. So when you're switching to screen one to screen two, how it has to navigate. It's the fade, it's the cover it. It's like transitions, animation kind of thing. And the next thing is collect. So to collect is the collections or the new collection, the button is pressed or whatever the actions basically which you are going to use out of it. For a button, it's kind of press, it's kind of collection. So if you want to remove the collections, you can also remove it from here. On select and on select options. So for the button, it's on select option. It is pressed, and you can define your formula from here. And the next thing is Power Automate. If you want to add a flow to this one, you can also do that. And the last thing is the settings. So it will just bring up a pop-up menu where you can give a name, description, app icon, edit the icon images, and about the filling of this one icon fill, and auto save every 2 minutes. This is a browser level settings. So it's turned on. And the data row limit. Set how many rows are retrieved from the server based connections where delegation is not supported is 500 rows by default. Improve data sources experience and Microsoft Dataverse view. Enable the new data source selection features for Microsoft Dataverse. Suggested tables are provided. You can also use Microsoft Dataverse view for filtering. You must first remove any existing Microsoft Dataverse data sources before you can toggle this feature. This option does not work with the Windows player. And the next thing is the debug published app. So published debug information with this app. So this enables app expressions and additional debug informations to be displayed in the monitor tool when debugging your published app. If you enable this or disable this feature, save and publish your app for to take effect. Okay. So automatically create environment variables when adding data sources. So enable this feature. Enable the automatic creation of environment variables when connecting to data. Environment variables allow you to change data sources within solutions. So next option you have is this display. So how you want to display your app? It's a kind of portrait, or if you want to set it by landscape. So I'm changing the screen orientation affect all screens in the app and may move some control, because if you're aligning to this way and if you're now changing it to this way, then obviously some of the controls will move from the controls location. So I'm cancelling this one, says to scale to fit. So scales the app to fit available spaces. Turning off this allows control layout adjustment to available spaces. Lock aspect ratio. Locking this automatically maintains the ratio between the height and width to prevent distortion, correct? Locking orientation keeps the screen in the current orientation even when the device is rotated. So this is also good option. And the upcoming features, whatever is the preview, experimental and retired features, is everything is shows up here. And support to the app. It is an environment and this is a version. You want to change this one and the session ID and other useful links. So this is all about the settings we have. And if you click on the file, the final thing, there you have an option like you can create an app and open an app, account, connection, everything. This is the default one. And here also you have an option to set up everything, the setting menu. And from here also you have the save as, share option, collections, media variable, and everything whatever we have seen here in this menu is everything is the same on the file menu as well. And not to forget the top one, this is the name of the app, and this is about the health checkup, for the app, and this undo and redo. And if you want to play the app, you can also use the F5 or you can also use Alt F5. It will play up within the screen itself, is the one. And if you want to share this app with others, you can also do that. And if you have something else help, you can click on the help icon here. And the last you have this option advanced tools, right? So if you click on this one, in the advanced tool you have an option like monitor activity within your app to understand the performance and identity bugs, and the text experiment, write text to validate that your app is working as expected. So if you want to do this advanced things monitoring, you can also do those features here. So these are the important menus in Canvas app. I hope you got a lot of inputs from this video to understand how this menu and what are the things available to develop an app. If you like this video, just click on the big thumbs up button. If you're new to this channel or if you haven't subscribed yet, just click on the subscribe button and also press the bell icon to get the latest notifications. Share it with your friends and colleagues. If you have any queries and feedback, just post it in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. Keep learning. See you in the next video.